Does anyone looking at it dispassionately believe that Obama is anything but a black Bush?
Now, folks, you mentioned folks are telling you, even though maybe some people are saying take it easy on him, give him a chance. He seems like a nice guy, and he comes off as a nice guy. But you're saying his own home, Chicago, is prime #1 target for a false flag attack, possibly even nuke. That would be rather cold and callous to allow his own people to be blown off the map, huh?
But that's part of a pattern, and that is, for example, with insurance companies, typically the prime target when a house burns down, we're talking about an arsonist, is he burns down his own home or his own property, because that's the easiest thing to control. And therefore, let's talk about the Zionist capital of the world, New York City. Guess what happened in New York City? World Trade Centers came down, owned and controlled by who with the long-term leasehold? Larry Silverstein.
Mm-hmm.
So,
guess who bought Chicago Sears Tower?
And of course, we've got Larry Silverstein, who, as we mentioned, slapped on the 666 zip code, and of course, we're talking about 110 stories, just like the World Trade Center towers, and 11 has a nice occultic number when you knock off the 0 off the 110 stories. So there are a lot of ties. Of course, we've been talking about the attempts on Texas City, Texas, with the British Petroleum Refinery, and that's, of course, in George Bush's backyard, having been governor of Texas.
Blew up.
Right, and with the repeated explosions. So once again, we have an example of the action taking place in the backyard of somebody who can control the local media and the local police and the local political establishment to guide the reaction in the right way to an attempted or a consummated false flag attack.
The best place to do murder or mass murder is in your own backyard.
Because nobody will suspect you.
Turn on TV.
Yeah.
If a kid's missing, who did it?
The neighbor.
The parent.
The family members, yeah.
If a wife's dead, who did it?
The husband.
And most of the time, that's true. Murder does not, or mass murder, does not become less likely with the proximity of the murderer or mass murderer to the victim or victims. It becomes more likely. So Obama came from a Chicago area.